guests to please find their seats and silence your cell phones as the program is about to begin. All right. Good morning, friends and family, and honored guests. I'm Chief Harris, class advisor for MKA School Class 0925, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank you for taking time to come out for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career, and today we will witness one of the most distinctive, the completion of A School. During this ceremony, I encourage you to take pictures and help capture this very special day. Please feel free to stand and move about for your photos. Please rise for the arrival of the official party. At this time, I would like to introduce members of the official party. MK1, Dale Rosario, advisor for MK0925, Training Center Yorktown. Master Chief, Jonathan Crawley, Machinery Technician School Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Master Chief Dave Dolphin, Command Master Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Lieutenant Charles Arrett, Chief Training, Engineering, and Weapons Branch. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief Training Division. And Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center Yorktown. All right, please remain standing. While in training, every class is presented with a guide-on to distinguish between courses of training and class number. MK classes carry a pennant embossed with our rating symbol, the COG. Class 0925's guide-on carried by Fireman Rio flew the green banner to distinguish them from other MK classes. Over the 13 weeks of training, classes have the opportunity to earn streamers to identify their accomplishments. MKA Class 0925, forward march. Inboard face. Will the guests please be seated? Class 0925, seats. As of today, MKA Class 0925 has earned the following streamers. The brown streamer, identifying 0925 as the senior class in Machinery Technician A School. The red streamer, identifying a class in which all students have passed the Coast Guard's Advancement Leadership Program. The yellow streamer, identifying academic excellence. The class maintained an average GPA above 90%. The green streamer, identifies a class who, based on individual evaluation, averaged 25 points or higher in the physical fitness program. At this moment, I would like to say a special thank you to the following personnel for being with us today. Chief Warrant Officer Katie Underwood and Chief Jared D. McHaney. Would you please stand? Chief Warrant Officer Underwood and Chief McHaney served as sponsors for MKA 0925. Thank you for being positive role models for the students. I would like to take a moment to explain our rating specialty, history, and some of the topics these graduates completed throughout A School. Machinery Technician, or MK for short, is an enlisted rating that is responsible for the operation, maintenance, and repair of cutters, small boats, vehicles, and other various machinery and equipment throughout the service. MKs fulfill boat crew member, boarding team member, boarding officer, engineering watch standing positions, and potentially engineering petty officers within the fleet. The rating was formed in 1973 after the merger of engineman and machinist mate and boiler technician. This is the Coast Guard's second largest rating, making up 15% of the entire enlisted workforce and are stationed at 90% of all Coast Guard units. MK School is designed to give students the skills and knowledge they need to perform as technicians and lead as petty officers in the fleet. During this 13-week course, our students are taught principles of theory, operation, maintenance, repair, and troubleshooting of mechanical, auxiliary, and electrical systems. Some of the following topics are covered during this course: mechanical skills, centrifugal pumps, hydraulics, basic electricity, air conditioning and refrigeration, outboard engines, maintenance and requisition supply procedures, and internal combustion engines. In addition to their technical ratings, students are presented with leadership fundamentals throughout the Coast Guard's Apprentice Leadership Program. This 3-day course is designed to provide leadership and administrative training to apprentice-level personnel. While the primary objective of MKA School is to deliver skilled technicians out to the fleet, all graduates also receive the following semester hour credits as recommended by the American Council of Education: 3 semester hours in outboard engine propulsion systems, hydraulic systems, electrical and electronic troubleshooting and repair, and 6 semester hours in diesel engines. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Master Chief Technician School Chief, Master Chief Jonathan Crawley, to the podium.
So thank you for the assembled family and friends for coming here. And before we start to move on to other things, just want to have the instructors stand up for A School. These are some of the 37 instructors that give blood, sweat, and tears to get these students to where they are, so thank you very much. You guys may be seated. In MK1 Del Rosario, Chief Harris, can you please stand? So these are the primary advisors. Normally, it's the other primary advisor was unable to be here, so Chief is standing in. But as the Assistant School Chief, he's done a great job mentoring and guiding. And MK1, thank you very much. This has been a 13 weeks, but bonus weeks for Christmas, so you got a couple extra in there. And just so everybody knows, it's MK1's birthday. So the class would like to sing a little something for you. You guys ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, MK1. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Thanks. You guys may be seated. Yeah, he's 16, so he has his driver's license now. So we're all happy. Oh. We good? Do we? Need a new chair? Oh. Sweet. So as we try to be a family in here, so that was one way. And some of you in the audience might understand this, but my sponsor for CCTI, when I went through, Drew is here. So thank you. His daughter is graduating MKA school, so this is a way to welcome you guys into the family, but understand that this is a very deep thing that we have for the MK rating. So thank you, Drew, for being here. And I would like to take a minute to explain to the family and friends what is about to take place. All of these students are graduating as machinery technicians today, and some will be advanced to third-class petty officer. In the Coast Guard, third-class petty officer is the first pay grade that an enlisted member can wear collar devices. As petty officers, you are expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. At this time, we would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of the collar devices to please join us. Oh. I went a little too fast, sorry. Yeah. So, MKA class 0925, attend hut. Outboard face. Post. Inboard face. At this time, we would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of the collar devices to please join us by standing with the graduate, but do not start the pinning process. When you hear the words, "I do appoint them machinery technicians third class," please go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduate. I'll say that again. When you hear the words, "I do appoint them machinery technicians," then go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduate. I would like to invite Captain Scott Ray to the podium.
Thank you, Master Chief.
You're welcome.
All right, good morning, everyone. We'll give you a chance to get in place there. A few more families lining up. All right, uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them machinery technicians, third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 28th day of February, 2025. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, this 28th day of February, in the year 2025, signed, Scott A. Ray, Captain, Commanding Officer, U.S. Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown. Congratulations, everyone.
everyone has some collar devices. All right, well, the guests, please be seated. Class 0925, inboard, face, post. Inboard, face, seats. Lieutenant Aird and Master Chief, would you please do the honor of assisting with the presentation of class awards? I would now like to recognize members who volunteered for the drill team. Drill team members are also required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions, such as retirements and community events. MK3 Teeter, MK3 Verdugo, MK3 Pages, and FNMK Wegner, front and center. This is to certify that MK3 Teeter, MK3 Verdugo, MK3 Pages, and FNMK Wegner served with distinction as members of the Engineering and Weapons School Drill Team, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. During the course of training, the students participate in a physical fitness program. I would like to recognize the following members for their efforts: MK3 Johnson and MK3 Burnett, front and center. MK3 Johnson was voted by his class to receive the most inspirational certificate for inspiring his classmates and participating in physical fitness activities. MK3 Burnett is awarded the certificate for most fitness points. This certificate is awarded in recognition of achieving the highest standards while participating in the wellness program during Machinery Technician A School. Presented this day, the 28th, February 2025. We will now recognize our class officers. The class advisor selects these members during the first days of school. These individuals are the direct link between the class and their chain of command. Class leader, MK3 Banks. Class yeoman, MK3 Donahue. Class master at arms, MK3 Burnett, front and center. You are commended for your superb achievement while at Coast Guard Training Center Yorktown while attending Machinery Technician A School. You not only did an exceptional job completing this rigorous course, but also served as class officers. As class officers, you demonstrated superior leadership and communication skills by ensuring that all students were kept constantly aware of Training Center Yorktown policies, procedures, and regulations. Class attitude and adherence to standards were exceptional and surpassed the class advisor's expectations. Your dedication to duty and proactive team building techniques reflect highly upon yourself and the Engineering and Weapons School and is in keeping with the highest tradition of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations and job well done. Fantastic. Thank you so much, MK3. At this moment, I would now like to invite Captain Scott Ray to the podium. All right. For each class, we have an exceptional student who completes all 13 weeks of school with the highest performance achievement. MK3 NIDIG, front and center. This certifies that MK3 NIDIG of MKA Class 0925, by attaining the highest performance achievement, has been distinguished as Class Honor Graduate. Along with this certificate, MK3 will have their name added to the Honor Graduate plaque in the MK Schoolhouse Museum. Congratulations. You may be seated. All right, MK3 Banks, it's your opportunity to address the class.
Before I get started, I want to say thank you to Captain Ray and Master Chief Crowley, as well as the whole Trace and Yorktown staff for creating and maintaining such a safe and positive training environment for my class, the classes before me, and the classes to come in the future. To my classmates, Chief Matushin and MK1 Del Rosario, I want to say thank you for entrusting me to take the position as your class leader. This position has truly helped me grow and is something I'll never forget. Upon our arrival to MKA school, many, if not all of us, came with the mindset that the biggest thing we would take away from our time here is mechanical proficiency. MK1 Del Rosario quickly let it be known that that would not be the case. He said our biggest takeaway would be what it means to be a petty officer. At the time, we all thought we knew what he meant. Have a high position, tell non-rates what to do, and turn wrenches. It wouldn't be until the later weeks of training when we would finally understand what he meant. The majority of what we learned was learning to work together. When we learned unity when it came to picking a uniform of the day, when we learned compassion in lending missing PT gear, and when we learned patience in helping classmates grasp difficult concepts in class. We learned what was needed for the team, and in turn, it translated to learning what was needed for each other. We learned this when Donahue stayed up with me till 2300 to help me practice my columns. When me and Vaughn had to balance 11 hours of gym watch between just us two. When Johnson's midday fish announcement hit the group chat. When Pages set up fun PT sessions. When Betts would grab us extra galley cookies. When me and Gaio had to be up at 5:30 in the morning to drive to class, to drive to the dentist before class on the big day of a test. When me and Jamil had to explain why we thought it was a good idea to go to the Yeoman before class. When Billings stepped up to duty even though he wasn't assigned that day and almost got in trouble for it. When Burnett took out the trash every morning for 13 weeks straight. And when Rio was trying to get me to learn assertiveness through assertiveness of her own. We are extremely grateful for the technical experience we received, but I believe from those little situations mentioned, we have learned a lot more of what it means to be a leader. In the Coast Guard, and in anything in life, you don't get to choose who you work with, but you're still expected to make it work. MKA school for us was more than learning to turn a wrench. It was about learning to lead, support, and rely on others. What we learned here will stay with us long after we leave Yorktown. Leadership is just a title. What it really means is the responsibility to take care of those around us. And with that being said, I have no doubt every one of us here will have a great impact wherever we go. From the bottom of my heart, I love you all very much. Getting the opportunity to work, learn, and grow with you is truly a blessing. Congratulations, MK0925.
Oh man, 13 weeks straight, really, Burnett? Man, gotta share that load, brother. All right. All right. So we will now present the graduation certificates. Captain Ray and official party, would you please assist with the presentation of the graduation certificates?
Before we start, I'm going to call a quick audible here. I want to share something. Since we're planning talk here, there's been some amazing opportunities to hear our shipmates and our classmates here, what they've learned and what they've accomplished. One thing that myself and Master Chief Dolphin and the training director do is we meet every class before they start. And the first thing I tell them is there's one place I want to say goodbye to you, and that's on the black duct tape on the floor. This is the graduation spot. And I said, if I'm saying goodbye to you any place else, something went wrong along the way. And one of the students stopped me in the passageway and said, Captain, I'll see you on the duct tape. And that just kind of warmed my heart today. So I just wanted to share that with you. This is a family, and we take this business very seriously. And so shipmates, congratulations. I'll see you on the duct tape.
All right, with that, let's get on the duct tape. 0925, attention. All right, so at this moment, family and friends, if this is a great opportunity to get these pictures. So, like Captain said and Commander said, we'll hold them up here. So please feel free to move around and get that picture you've come here to get. MK3 Jordan Banks, Coast Guard Cutter Tampa, Portsmouth, Virginia. MK3 Layla Donahue, Coast Guard Cutter Ford, Portsmouth, Virginia. MK3 Jacob Burnett, Coast Guard Cutter Chippewa, Buchanan, Tennessee. MK3 Zachary Johnson, Coast Guard Station Gulfport, Mississippi. MK3 Zachariah Jamil, Coast Guard Station Bodega Bay, California. MK3 Benjamin Wyman, Marine Safety Response Team, West Tactical Division, National City, California. MK3 Rose Rio, Coast Guard Cutter Hawksbill, Monterey, California. MK3 Alexander Gilbert, Coast Guard Cutter Active, Port Angeles, Washington. MK3 Nakar Betts, Coast Guard Cutter Turn, San Francisco, California. MK3 Trevor Vaughn, Coast Guard Cutter Stratton, Alameda, California. All right. MK3 Riley Billings, Coast Guard Station Port Aransas, Texas. They mixed up the script. Belay my last. that was MK3 Ross. Correct? What we got here? Vega. Okay, my script. We got a name. Vega. That's all good. I haven't got cut yet. He's not in there. Who's next? Billings is next. MK3 Riley Billings, Coast Guard Station Port Aransas, Texas. Ross is next. MK3 Tyler Ross, Coast Guard National Motor Lifeboat School, Waco, Washington. Just make sure. Teeter, yep. All right. MK3 Anthony Teeter, Coast Guard Maritime Safety and Security Team, Seattle, Washington. MK3 Lindsay Verdugo, Coast Guard Cutter Northland, Portsmouth, Virginia. MK3 Candace Pages, Coast Guard at Aids and Navigation Team, Morgan City, Louisiana. We got MK3 Sebastian Nydig, Coast Guard Station Houston, Texas. All right. MK3, James Riley, Coast Guard Station Chickateague, Chickateague, Virginia. MK3, Jeffrey Hopwood, Coast Guard Station Barnegat Light, Barnegat Light, New Jersey. MK3, Rocco Barone, Coast Guard Station San Francisco, San Francisco, California. FNMK, Justice Wegner, Coast Guard Cutter Vigorous, Portsmouth, Virginia. MK3, Ian Rivera, Coast Guard Station Almirada, Almirada, Florida. MK3, Dylan Gallo, Coast Guard Station Morro Bay, California. MK3, Sebastian Schoaf, Coast Guard Station Oak Island, North Carolina. MK3, Marlene Heights, Coast Guard Cutter Healy, Seattle, Washington. MK3, Nicholas Collins, Coast Guard Station Little Creek, Virginia Beach, Virginia. And MK3, Henry Parente, Coast Guard Station Gloucester, Gloucester, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the United States Coast Guard's newest machinery technicians. There is one final event before the conclusion of this ceremony. Following a long tradition, the MKA school class will spike their guide on at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for a final march to that location. MKA 0925, attention. Retrieve the guide on. Outboard face. March.